All right. Jesus Christ. All right. I'm still doing this while I'm sick, but I thought it deserved to be said because there's been a lot of confusion with the comes when it comes to the voice actors don't want to voice. So first of all, let's get this started. Hello everyone. I'm Sonic Animations. I am the director of A Hedgehog Story and animator of A Hedgehog Story. Um so in the last video I posted about the recruitment video on Hedgehog Story, um, I mentioned a bunch of voice acting positions. Now I want to clarify some of them, which I should have in the beginning, which that's on me. For the actual voice acting positions that we currently need for episode 1, we need Towers, Commander Abraham Towers. We need a bunch of gun soldiers voices, and we also need Topaz's voice. We also might need an emergency like alert system type voice, just so that we could re-record a placeholder so it sounds a little bit better if you're wanting to do that. Currently that's all we need right now. We have two music producers that already joined us, and oh yeah, specify for 3D. Anyone that wants to join for 3D, first of all, that'll be directed by me, by the animation. I'm gonna actually put each category into different departments. So there'll be a music production department, there'll be an editing department, and there'll be an animation department, and so on and so on. So any animators that are working either 2D or 3D will be directed by me for the animation departments. And these departments will be split up into 2 groups, either 3D or 2D animators. The 3D animators will be working on mainly sets and assets. So pretty much that means you'll be working on such as landscapes. When we give you some details or references to go off of, descriptions of what scene's gonna look like, how big it's gonna be, what's in the background. Jesus Christ. Okay, so and what else? Oh yeah, so 3D animators also have the possibility of working on the robots as well. We only have one other 3D animator that's also working alongside me to make sure to work on the actual rigs and model characters that I've already made. So if you are wanting to work instead of just on assets and backgrounds and landscapes, and instead of just on those type of things, send me in your work and skills as a 3D animator, and then I'll determine if you get to animate alongside us with the rigs and models that I provide. And for 2D animators are mainly for virtual effects. That includes lightning, smoke, fires, any stuff like that. Because all that stuff I'll put into DaVinci and composite. There is one rule with virtual effects. For virtual effects people, for 2D animators, if you have availability to a program that uses vector-based, or any program that allows you to at least export an animation with a transparency background, that would be greatly appreciated, because I have had problems in the past trying to import some 2D animations that I once had into DaVinci and doing green screening and trying to do the whole alpha thing. It's definitely kind of tricky to do, and it looks kind of bad at the end. So I will say for 2D animators, if you have the availability to a program that allows you to export backgrounds transparent, or if you have a vector-based program, which I'm assuming for those programs that already allows you to do it, that would be greatly more appreciated if you can do that. And for those 2D animators, send me in your work either on Discord, Instagram, or for anyone that wants to send me in their work, just use if you want to post it online on YouTube, just post it and put in the hashtag a hedgehog story, which is the hashtag that's also within the description of this live stream. So yeah, just put that in the hashtag, and then when I search for the hashtag, it will be already. I can just find it instantly, so I don't have to go scrolling through a bunch of videos. But yeah, again, I'll repeat myself. For the voice actors that want to actually voice act within the series, we have Topaz, Commander Abraham Towers, a bunch of background soldiers, and I think that's about it. Well, along with the PDA/emergency emergency alert person that goes on the PDA. That they will only Jesus Christ, I can't talk today. I'll remind you, for the PDA, that's only gonna have one line, and it'll only review the comments. I have not. So I'll remind you, for the PDA, you'll only have one line, or maybe two. That's about it. And it's only needed kind of just one time. I'll just let you know. But for the gun soldiers, we may need you again, but it will come throughout the series. After episode 1, we may not need the gun soldiers for a while after that. But yeah. Give me 1 second. Okay. So yeah, if you want to send in anything, just use the hashtag a hedgehog story that's in the description. Put on any videos that you have and post it on YouTube so I can easily find it. If not, if you want to do it that way, I have 2 social medias you can contact me with. It's Discord and Instagram. I put them both in the description in this live stream, so you can find me that way. And those auditions will pretty much be analyzed by my own personal team. We're calling us the Hedgie team because we have no clue what else we really call ourselves. So yeah, we'll be analyzed by the main forecast, aka the Hedgie team. And we all will decide if you get in or not after all the auditions are pretty much done. If you're the only one who has done the audition for the character that you wanted to do, you'll instantly, if there's no one else by the time actually, speaking of which, right, I forgot to mention. So, I will be putting a due date for the auditions out, because I know there's probably going to be a lot of people wanting to do this, and since there's no due date, it's going to be continuously more and more people. So to keep it under control, there will be a due date for these auditions, and the due date for these auditions, I will say right now, will be Christmas time. That will literally be the due date of the audition. Perfect. Cutoff time for auditions is December 25th, Christmas time. So, if you want to audition, post it in before Christmas, and then we'll analyze it and let you know at the end. And please leave, also when you upload your samples, please, for voice actors, please upload multiple takes of your voice lines, and make sure to upload multiple different types of voice lines. I'm not going to assign what voice lines I want to hear. Well, okay, I'm not going to assign what voice lines in particular you should say for each character. But what I will say is, for the personality of each character, for Topaz, she's an independent type gun soldier personality. So take that as you will. Put that in whatever lines you want, and keep that personality in for the character. Commander Towers, he's a commander. That is where I really have to say more of that. He's stern, strict, pretty much almost emotionless. I don't want to say emotionless, but he's very stern and tough. So make sure to emphasize with your voice for that character. For the gun soldiers, they're pretty much soldiers, same thing. Stern, but some of them can be also a little bit quirky, if that makes any sense. But yeah, just send me all those samples, And for the voice line for the PDA, make sure for this particular line, for the PDA voice actors, send me a message either in the comments down below in the past video that I uploaded or this live stream video to let me know that you want to do the voice acting for the PDA. Because if you do, DM me, then put it in your socials, or I'll just send you my social for Discord or Instagram. DM me on one of those, and then I'll send you the lines for that particular voice acting role, so you can do those, and I'll see as that as an all shit. Jesus Christ! I'm so sorry. I cannot talk today. This is really affecting me, but yeah. So I'll give you the voice lines for the PDA if you want to audition for that. Just DM me. I'll give you to them, and I'll consider as an audition. For the PDA, what we're really looking for is more of like a sort of panicked yet strict voice. Because the whole point of this is supposed to be in like an escape scene. If that makes sense. That's all I'll give away. I'll only give away any more information for people that actually make it into the actual series. So right now, all I'll say is an escape scene. That's all I'll say. So take that as you will. PDA, you know what to do. Voice actors, you know what to do. 2D animators, again, just send in your work to me via either YouTube with the hashtag, or through Discord and Instagram. Just send in your work. We'll analyze it, determine if you get in, and same thing with 3D animators. 3D animators, you'll be if you want to join. We'll only take a certain amount, so join quickly before the 25th, and we'll let you know when the cutoffs are done. If we need early cutoffs, just in case if it gets too full, we'll let you know when early cutoffs are done in the community post. I'll also post it on Instagram as well. So yeah, and I'll also post a reminder when the 25th is coming up for auditions for voice actors or anyone else. You have until then to submit your auditions. If not, then after the 25th, it's done. And for 3D animators, again, if you actually want to work with actual animation, with rigging, instead of just assets and backgrounds or robots, send me a DM or again post with the hashtag Hedgehog Story with your sample work for animation with rigging, and then I'll determine with my team, and then you'll be in. So yeah. I hope that cleared up a couple things. If there was any confusion down for any auditions or anything. If you have any more questions, I'll be answering down below in either the past video or this one. But yeah, please refer to mainly this video, as this is a more updated and more correct version of the recruitment video. Please refer this to anyone first if they want to get in. So yeah, just refer this video first, and so they can get all the correct information and whatnot. And yeah, any more questions, just leave them in the comments in this live stream right now. So yeah, if no further questions are needed, I'm gonna head out, take a little rest, maybe work on some scenes for the animation. So yeah, if I don't see you, good morning, good evening, and good night. Bye, y'all.